Hey, this is Tom from Three Bridges again. Thanks for tuning back into our video series. I got a question from one of our clients, and the question was just generally about market volatility, and that's been a heck of a subject this year. This has been a year that's been filled with crashing lows and soaring highs and everything in between as we deal with, seems like, one problem after another in the country. I expect that we're going to see volatility to continue. We're sort of in a trading range now, and the Dow, the S&P, and the NASDAQ have all sort of settled into this trading range. I expect you're going to see some movement within that range for the next couple of months. Of course, this is an election year, which tend to be more volatile historically anyway, and it seems like this year's probably not going to be an exception to that rule. I think that in general, the country seems to be bouncing back pretty well from the shutdown. There's certainly some challenges ahead of us, though. We keep hearing about a V-shaped recovery or a full recovery. I don't really see, just from a common sense perspective, how we can have a full recovery until we have a full reopening. And I don't know when that's going to happen. So I think that things are moving in the right direction. I think that there's good growth opportunity in front of us. I don't expect that we're going to retest the lows that we saw back in March. But I do think that we'll see some good days and some bad days moving forward, probably a choppy market for the next few months leading up to the election in November. And at that point, we'll have to see how things go. As you all know, the country is in a funky place right now. It's very polarized. And I expect that we'll probably see some market movement in a definitive direction somewhere after the election happens in November. Up until then, I expect some choppiness with a general trend upward without huge movement. We'll have to make sure that the country continues to reopen. We have to stay on track with the COVID recovery and avoid any kind of flare-ups or new hotspots to the best of our ability. If we can happen, I think American intuition, American innovation, and the general grit and determination of our country is going to bring us back to a good place.